What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video. And your boy Doody, oh my lord, shout out to the individual human style person on Twitter who made me aware. But apparently last night on Kino Casino, they decided to make a segment regarding Phil. And they roasted our boy. That's right, they roasted him. Apparently, oh my lord, I guess Ashton and Worski weren't too happy with our boy Phil and his antics the other day during the Call of Duty streams. It's a pretty lengthy segment. If you want to watch it, I will link the stream in the video. It starts around the 5 hour and 19 mark, and it goes to about the 6 hour and I want to say 10-minute mark around there. But yeah, it's a good amount. It's almost an hour long, and they roast Phil. Now, what they end up doing is they watch a memeology video. Shout out memeology. And yeah, they just roast our poor little piggy over here, and it's great. So I'm gonna watch the first clip here. They start talking about Call of Duty and Phil's bullshit excuses about why he's actually good and not bad. And they do talk about the dent streak, which is really funny, really interesting. You can literally tell these guys are getting pretty annoyed with Phil. PvP or Ashton specifically. I mean, he's trying to use humor and mask it, but you can see that he just wants to punch Phil in the face, just like everyone else. So maybe this might be the start of the end of the Kino arc, folks. Let's get into it. By the way, if you want to look at the chat, which I have right here, guess who made it into the chat? That's right, DSP was in there. DSP was in there just spamming like fucking Derich. So you might want to keep an eye out on the chat, the replay. Let's get into it, folks.
Equal opportunity razzers, just razzing the king, just pulling out his cape, coming before his throne. But the fucking shit fit that Phil had, I think it was on fucking Tuesday? It might have been Monday or Tuesday, where Phil rage quit on Black Ops 6 has got to be one of the funniest fucking things. And this is what I'll say.
It's not funny. It's pretty pathetic. Very pathetic.
Like this clip, I would have no problem with the detractors. If Phil was this consistently seething and bitter and angry and resentful and melting down, I too would be a full-time dark side Phil detractor.
Okay, Ashton. So I appreciate you saying that, and I'm glad you can see why people detract on Phil. You don't watch enough of his content. You don't have time to sit for 8 hours of streaming every day, so you don't see his fucking behavior. But this is how he acts. He doesn't act like this 24/7 all the whole time during the stream. But a good portion of the gameplay, this is how he acts, especially if he's not getting the support he wants. And that's the issue that most detractors have against him, is that he sits there and sulks, his attitude is piss poor, he gets upset because he's not getting fucking support, and then when he sucks at the game, he blames the fucking game, and then of course start hitting the dents with the guilt trip, demanding that they give money. So that is the problem. So I suggest, Ashton, if you really want to get a really good grasp on how pathetic Phil is, watch a little bit more of his content. And if you don't want to sit through his slop, you can definitely check out Detractor content. I know you have in your mind that only detractors pick out the bad parts about Phil, but dude, we can literally pump out 9 to 10 videos a day on this motherfucker, and all of them show him in a shitty light. And it's not editing, it's just raw clips of the motherfucker.
The problem is, most of the time, 99% of the time, Phil is boring as fuck. Sad to say, but Phil, it's not cutting the mustard, bro. It's just boring. It's a snooze fest. Well, no, Omega Rule. Phil does do crybaby shit, but this is another level. This is a level where Phil has fucked up so badly that I have to rug pull him about this. I have to check him here. I gotta check Phil before he wiggity wrecks himself, okay? We gotta pull Phil's card,
and the chat agrees that Phil is boring as all fuck.
because I've kind of okay.
Holding
There
that
we
in
go.
For a while, god damn.
It's bugged felt mechanics, dude. Okay, so let's go into the Phil folder. It's crazy that we actually even have a Phil folder.
Listen,
So this is
What a piece of...
This is a Memology 101 clip.
Shout out
said,
Memology.
Hey, if anything ever funny happens that you want to react to, you could, right? So, yeah, let's check it out. All right, here we go.
The dog.
Whoa, let's go. Let's
So,
go.
He's just at maximum tilt, like from Jump
Let's
Street.
go.
Just maximum anger and tilt.
Treyarch, you lazy. Dude, what the f?
Whoa.
He once again wasn't in the window. Invisible enemy killing me. What the f do you want me to do, you dumb Treyarch?
No,
Why are
Phil,
you so incompetent
I'm pretty
at
sure. I'm pretty sure Treyarch aren't the ones that are incompetent. I'm pretty sure it's you that's incompetent, Phil. And I'm pretty sure the enemy wasn't invisible in the window, Phil. I have to say it, Phil. I'm pretty.
And he doesn't just do it with Call of Duty, guys. He does that shit with Street Fighter. He does it with any game that has a competitive. No, fuck that. Let me say he does that with every single game. I mean, this man who played Microsoft Flight Simulator crashed the plane and then blame something, blame a buggy mechanic in the game. I mean, he's just pathetic. And of course, he can't do anything wrong. He does everything fucking correct. And that's a big factor on why people dislike the guy.
Pretty sure they were there in the window.
You don't think
No, they're
it was
invisible.
bugged?
Listen, this is the thing with Phil is he just can't take responsibility for anything. I watched this motherfucker Phil open a bottle of water, and when it spilled on himself, he blamed the manufacturer at the factory for filling the water up too high, rather than just admit that he may have spilled some water on himself. This is the level of insanity of Phil, okay? Now, this is just Phil losing his mind at Treyarch. And it's like, bro, but you were having fun with it for weeks before.
I can do nothing wrong.
job.
I do everything
It's
correct.
the first stream that I do with my brand new setup.
Like,
After
I
all
love
the work.
how they're shushing Phil. Shh, stop being a big baby. Shh, stop complaining, Phil. Like he's
He
getting
played
shushed
Stalker.
by the game itself.
Wait, he played Stalker too? That must have been great.
Oh, it would have
right?
been. We missed
to earn it, to buy it, to set it up. That now the streak ends.
What? Like,
Why piss
we
myself
earned
off
it,
for another
we
half?
got it. Like, oh my god. Okay, just keep playing.
An hour when the game is a piece of dog shit. I'm done. I'm not playing it anymore. I'm actually legit done with it. It's fucking garbage. I don't want to play it. I'm having zero fun. Well, if you guys like it, then you should support it because people are like, oh, let's keep playing. Yeah, but you haven't supported the stream. We're at 50 bucks.
Where's my money,
I've been streaming
bitch? Now, Phil, let's be real. Is it that the game is bad is why you're seething? Or is it that you only made $56 is why you're seething? Do you guys remember when Phil said making $50 was a successful stream for him?
Yeah.
When that used to be the goal earlier this year? Well, now it has to be $150
Whoa.
3 times a day. Interesting.
This ain't seating like Andy at Tekken. Come on, I won the Medicare battle. What did you
He
expect?
needs that money, bro.
fucking 11. Well, then
Yeah, I love it when detractors. It's a problem when detractors state that fucking that fact. But when Ashton or PP, oh yeah, clap, a great observation. This is what he fucking does, bro. I've been saying for the long time. He tried to condition his fucking dents to think that $50 in tips was the base, and anything above that was great. And then when you guys came along and gave him a bump in money, then that changed. It then became, well, I want all the fucking money. And then when he noticed that many of his supporters bounced and went back to you guys, he then set a goal of $200 a stream. Then when he wasn't getting the $200, he lowered it to $150. So that's his baseline right there. And if he doesn't get $150 fucking dollars, the dents, the hell to fucking pay.
you, Treyarch. You've ruined my fun. I was having fun with this game. I had zero fun with this.
What
today.
happened?
Listen,
Fuck this.
it was the failure of the whales that means that you're not having fun, bro.
What happened?
Fucking Iron Chef Sakai, that bastard. Okay.
Fucking piece of shit game. I'm done with it. Phil, your days are done. We know that you've been committing tax fraud. And we are going to get you. Ha ha ha.
By the way, I gotta say, like, I don't really like the way that these are edited, where it's just these constant interjections of Phil from the past, like to the point with some of these clips where it's like you can't even really keep track of, am I watching Phil now? Am I watching Phil then? Like, where is this? And
I thought that was
the
new.
same. It's the same clips.
No, that's pretty easy. You could tell old DSP versus current DSP. All you need to do is look at his fucking hairline.
Inserted over and over and over again, like ad nauseum, to where it's like, okay, like we get it, you know?
Okay.
That's...
So guys, if you're watching, come on, let's get some support going today. Let's get some super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships on the YouTube side, subs and gifted subs on the Kick side, and some tips. Guys, we're at $20 of support. That's it. 20.
So, like, Phil, once again, buddy, like how we do it, let's get some subs! Let's go, guys! Let's hit it! Let's hit it! When you do it, you're going gifted subs, super chats, guys, come on, we're only at $20, and you make it like this moping, depressive shit, and you make it like you're demanding it because you actually are demanding it. Like, you aren't understanding how to ironically beg. And it's like, you've seen us do it enough times that you should be able to do it, bro. But yet, we have this fucking mess.
Phil doesn't have charisma. He's not likable. I mean, I have my issues with you guys, but I can be objective and say that you guys have a little bit of charisma. You guys have a shtick and you do it and you make it entertaining. So Phil can't do that. Phil is, and the other thing is Phil's extremely lazy. Like he'll find one gimmick and won't work at it. Like he'll just do it, and if it works, then he'll just keep doing the same thing. You guys have a different gimmick. You guys change it up a little bit, and it's become part of your brand. That's the issue too. Phil just doesn't want to work that hard. He just sits there and expects people to throw cash his way because he's friends with Kino. That's what it is.
Magikarp has gifted a sub. Let's go.
He's the king.
He's the king.
He needs money for his coffers.
And we got to keep the streak alive today. Obviously, we don't want it to end at 91, right? So let's go. Come on, support the streak.
It's like, we don't want it to end at 91. Well, no, you don't want it to end at 91. I don't know how invested everybody else is in this streak. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't the Undertaker's streak.
Pay tribute to the king, peasants.
Scuba Steve has gifted 5 subs. But again, this is an equal opportunity razzing, okay? We're just checking King Phil before the madness of King Phil collapses the whole Startex.
I challenge Phil to a 1v1 on COD.
Got him, Andy.
So then if he dies, he did a betray void. That is true. So then if he dies, he can't blame it on an invisible gamer or whatever. Invisible hacks, Andy.
And no. All right, guys. We got about an hour, 45 minutes left on the stream, and we're only at $33 in support. But I hope that we're going to get some more support here and we can keep it going. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. Well, maybe be more entertaining, bro.
I'm not even in the hallway. How could you kill me?
Let me see that.
Well, Phil, he shot you through the wall. Like, you know that does happen. The bullets go through the wall.
I'm not even in the hallway. How could you kill me?
No,
I think he was shot and then died when he moved.
Yeah, but okay, let's watch the kill cam here.
Look, that literally never happened.
No, Phil, it did actually happen. We just watched it happen.
Yeah,
Phil.
look.
Yeah, he changes the kill cam because he knows what he's talking out of his fucking ass.
He pegged him on the arm here.
Yeah, he was
That
directly
literally
in
never
the hallway.
Yeah.
Happened.
No.
Literally, that never fucking happened.
I don't believe it, bad.
Do you see how bad the connections are? On his end on the kill cam,
Listen, Phil, you can't keep blaming the connections and lag. Like, please, we beg of you. Like, he had a sign that said blame it on the lag that he would put in his background because he is aware of how much he bitches about the lag and how silly it is, and yet he still bitches about the lag. Now, I saw a clip of this guy. Iron Chef Sakai bet him $100 that he could not complete a match without complaining or making an excuse. Do you know how long Phil made it before he made an excuse? 9 seconds. Phil died 9 seconds in and immediately made an excuse. And then Iron Chef Sakai said to him, sorry, Phil, you can't get the money. And then Phil complained about not getting the money.
You gotta
Thus
do what I
double
do.
losing the bet.
If I'm losing, you know what I just go? I go, wow, I really stink right now. Like, just say it. Just admit it. It's okay to suck at games sometimes. You know what I mean?
I suck all the time.
Wait, and he sees me full auto hitting. On my end, he's not ever visible, and the bullets came through the wall and hit me.
What?
The game is terrible. What the fuck is wrong with these idiots?
Come on.
Yeah, that was a great ranked experience. I'm so glad I played ranked today, and that was
Now,
my first
the
fucking match.
the best part about him playing ranked is he's not allowed to rage quit. So he's just forced to
Or
get
you
this
lose.
stunt. Yeah, he just gets stunted on over and over and
All right, so you guys get the gist of it. It's a good amount of this for a bit. You know, they kind of talk about it. Let me move a little bit forward. And again, if you do want to watch it, I will link the video. Let's see, hold on.
no way.
Yeah, no, they actually do. They actually do. Yeah, 100% do.
Hold on.
Yeah, 100% do. I saw a guy literally.
Streak end. We're only 9 away from 100, a humongous milestone. And now the streak is going to end because of this? This is bullshit.
Well, you know,
I
the
really
thing
don't
is,
care.
Phil,
No way.
the day, like, Phil, you set the parameters for what the streak is. Because the day before, you didn't hit the streak. But you said it didn't count because you were setting up your computer. So what's to really stop you from just saying, like, well, today doesn't count because Treyarch are gay? You know?
Yeah, just say
like,
that.
like really,
That's a
like
good
you may
one.
as well, like it's like the Ralph Coat. No, the streak didn't end, bish. It's just because of something else there. There's an excuse for it.
Save the
Just let the streak.
streak.
We gotta save the streak. Save it.
That's crazy. They're going to start a ranked match, 3 versus 4, and act like it's fair. And you can't...
Oh my god.
I mean, this is the world's smallest violin for Phil at this point.
First
But
world
what's
problems
hilarious
with this
is he's going to
motherfucker.
complain and make this big stink, and then it doesn't happen. They don't start the match uneven
I
because
gotta-
it's ranked.
Well, I gotta say this, like, it's COD.
Yes, it's COD.
You're not doing this in esports.
He's not
in front of
professional.
an audience.
Yes,
To
exactly.
get paid for the winner. It's a game. You know, there's some
Fly-
games they'll throw
fly
it to
out
the
of-
goal. We already hit the goal, but I'm adding. I will only stay for 50 more subs. Okay.
Oh, but how
No
does it
Fallout
like,
New
but
Vegas
Phil,
tonight.
like, stay positive?
Am I allowed to
Phil.
do that?
Be like, great start, guys. We're at $56. Like, you got to stay
kidding.
positive. The moment you go negative like this, Phil, the detractors are feasting.
Yes.
You make your own audience feel bad. You're guilt tripping them and shit. And it's, you know, it's not a good look, bruh.
Yeah. I was joking.
Yeah, that's what I say all the fucking time, but yet I get crapped on because I'm a detractor, bro. I mean, come on. I mean, I understand what you guys are doing here, Kino, but you guys got to keep it like 100%. You guys got to bring that same energy, and you gotta give the props to the detractors, and you gotta say it when detractors are fucking right. And we are fucking right about this motherfucker. How negative, how he makes his dents feel, how just crappy it looks. You're sitting there, you know, it's enough that people come, right? People are busy, motherfucker. Most people are busy. They want to support you. They come out, they give you their time, which is invaluable. They're giving you ad revenue. They're giving you watch hours. They're giving you engagement, which is money. It's money. It's not physical money out of their pocket, but time is money, right? As most people say. And you make people fucking, because they don't drop a sub or tip or a membership, whatever, you make them feel like shit. You do the same thing with your members. Like, Phil has a bunch of, like, maybe, I don't know, 50 or 60 people that support him via membership. They give him $4 a month, and that's it. That's all they give. Dude, that's $4 a fucking month that you should be grateful for. And you sit there and you soak and moan because they don't do more. They don't go beyond, above and beyond. And then you'll sit there and fucking try to claim, like, oh, you're not ungrateful. Yes, the fuck you are.
I am going to play it. Don't worry. And so I have to give it a sub
Listen,
back.
we are only 49
Big-
subs away
big
from
casino.
extended show. Can we hit it? Let's get some subs for Snaking Phil. Everybody said they wanted this, but do you really?
It's not
Or do
really
you love
taking-
Phil?
It's called tough love.
Press 1
It's called
if you love
Tough
Phil
Love.
and want us to stop felting him. Press 2 if you want us to snake Phil, fucking slit his throat and drink his blood. Oh, it's a mix.
Look at all these
It's a
dents.
mixture. So it's treason.
How about this?
then.
I have an idea. I face him in COD. If I win, we snake. If I lose, we don't. Phil,
That makes sense.
right there. Whoa,
There's no one there
No, whoa, Phil. He's right there.
with it. It's fucking garbage. I don't want to play it. I
By the
literally,
way,
I'm having zero
we
fun.
got a super chat from Liquid Smaggle for 777,
Oh, what's up, Smaggle?
who says he'd love to do the zombies Easter eggs with you and DSP. Could we talk in the Twitter DMs about setting up a date? Well, you're gonna have to pay a lot more for that, buddy. Come on, bum.
That's really awesome.
God.
I don't know what happened today. You know, we had momentum going very strong for
All
the
right,
weekend.
all right.
And
This
as I
is
told you guys,
when
I
you wage
suspended
quit
yesterday's
Call of
stream because
Duty.
I said, I know we're not going to get a lot of viewers or support on a stream when I'm just doing tech stuff.
Mhm.
The tech stuff is done.
So, but,
I came back full force
like,
today
how
to show off.
Look at
How
Ruby's
can you suspend the streak and yet the streak continue?
Why?
It just,
Well, that's what we're
I don't
gonna
know.
do.
Duh.
Right?
well, the thing
As
is,
Phil likes
like,
to say.
I don't know. We don't announce a streak. We just hit the goal. You know, like, I don't know. I guess Phil's Goldberg, the Undertaker, out here with his
City
streak.
rig,
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
and I don't know what happened. You tell me.
you tell me.
You know what happened today, and if
You
the streak's
tell
about to
me
die, that really sucks.
how I can
Nine-
get your money.
You tell
You
me.
tell me. Listen, are you gonna part with the cash or not? Like, what's gonna have to happen here for me to get this $100? Like, it's $100. Like, whoa, it's totally
it's
worth
150
freaking out
bucks.
over this $100.
91
He
straight.
wants 150
momentum to get
bucks.
100. Right? Goals are going good.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, insane amount of trolls on the stream today, which really pisses me off that there's this many fucking trolls today.
But Phil, don't say
'Cause I
that,
can't concentrate on people
Phil.
who just want to be positive when
Phil,
there's this many.
'cause
He says it because he wants sympathy. He wants to use my clout, Duty's clout, and say, "Come on, let's give Phil money. Give me money so we can felt Duty." That's exactly what he's doing here, folks.
then they're just gonna
Flood the
keep
chat.
trolling you, Phil. Don't say that the trolls are bothering you. Have fun with the trolls, Phil. Fuck, Phil.
Well, last chance to
You're
contribute.
killing me. You're killing me, Phil. You were supposed to be the chosen one, the one to felt the detractors, and here I am having to cope and sweep, Phil. How could this have happened? Forgive me, Phil, for my broom was not strong enough to save you from the detractors, Phil.
This streak alive. If it ends, it's not the end of the world, but it would suck for it to end right now. Literally the first stream with my new setup going. That would be like really fucking stupid.
By the way, DSP actually made it in the chat in here, and people were ripping on him. So if you want to keep an eye on the, chat, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move my dude over. Hold on a second. Let me move my dude over a little bit, so that you guys can see the chat. Let's move Duty over a little bit. All right, let's keep going, folks.
To be honest, but I don't know. I really don't get it. There's been some streams when I thought for sure it was going to end, like the Veilguard streams, and then it continued. So it doesn't end on Veilguard, but it ends
To be fair, people like making fun of Veilguard.
on a day when I'm doing the best.
Malangus goes, PPP's heart isn't into it. He hasn't unlocked the shot back sweep. We need the shot back for this one.
All right, right here. Here's Phil. Dude, when I'm like this, it's just jokes. I know. That day I was heated all day because I just played NP and was just salty endlessly. Oh God, you're so fucking cringe, Phil.
We gotta find a way.
Quality content I've ever put out visually anyway. Definitely not gameplay, because that game was not good today in any way, but definitely visually it was probably very appealing. Yeah, I don't know. We had moderators here earlier and they left, so you know, here I am
What?
trying to
The
moderate
Bruce
each one at the same
and
time. It's kinda
Phil's
tough.
the
hour of
mods.
need? The mods! Jannies, no! Janny, no! When even the Jannies have abandoned you. When they've put down the broomstick and said,
God.
this Call of Duty gameplay we won't sweep for. No, Phil, don't say it ain't so. The mods walked out? No.
Especially when, you know, you're in a situation here where it looks like the streak's going to end, and so of course we're now going to get 100 trolls in here in the next 20 minutes instead of fucking real people with brains. All right, guys, I'm here for about another 10 or so minutes.
Go!
All right, so
Go, Nate!
absolute last chance if you want to support the
Last
team and keep the streak
chance.
alive, but it looks like today is the end, which sucks. Obviously, I didn't want it to end today, especially my first day of the new setup and everything after all this work to get it going, to give you guys better quality moving forward.
By the way, the chat here is bitching about Detractor's doxing Darziak. No one doxed Darziak. All of his information is out in public. They just Googled this stupid ass and they found all of his fucking depravity. So this nonsense that he was doxed is bullshit.
Forward. I was hoping it would at least hit 100, and you know, but actually, in truth, it would have been awesome to have it go to Christmas. But you know, the problem is a few of the games haven't been doing so well. I literally thought a week and a half ago Veilguard was going to end it, and somehow it continued through Veilguard, which shocked me. But it is what it is. It's been a good
He's
ride.
I'm
Last
shocked I
chance to
actually
make it
hit my
continue.
goals.
All right. To be,
I know what. Oh, okay, I can't read out your
don't read
name,
that.
bro.
Don't read that. We can't
But
read your
you
name.
gifted a sub, which I kind of appreciate. But could you get a different name, please?
Yeah, we can't read that. We want to get banned. So.
to be completely honest with everyone, I have to fess up. All right. The actual reason that I'm disappointed the streak's about to
Here it
end
is.
is because
Because
a
of
million trolls
Doody.
purposefully showed up today because of the shit that's going on with my
It's
detractors,
not, guys,
which I don't
remember,
care
it's
about.
not-
I don't.
It's not that he's upset he's missing out on the money. It's upset that the trolls are winning.
Yeah.
Which, it's all arbitrary nonsense at the end of the day. Like,
I
the only
agree.
thing that's actually real is the money. You know, and that's what he's pissed about, obviously. Like,
Exactly, Phil. Exactly, Ash. I'm not upset that he makes money. I can care less. What bugs me is his reaction and how greedy he is and how much he fucking begs. And then when you call him out on it, he calls you the asshole. No, Phil, you're the fucking asshole, bro. And I see that, you know, I think Worski is trying to be nice, but Ashton's just kind of, he's annoyed with Phil, as he should be.
Don't pay any attention to it. Okay. Well, people contacted me.
And by the way, this was the day I got my monetization. So this is what Phil's talking about. This is when I got monetized and Lucero got monetized. And it was all over the internet. I did a stream that day, and in that stream I trolled Phil and I said, "Oh, I'm done YouTube. I got they effed me up, blah blah blah." And Phil thought that I was done, and I wasn't. I was trolling the motherfucker.
This morning and we're like, just so you know, first of all, yesterday when you suspended the streak, which you told everyone you were going to do, people are like, oh, that's legitimately the end of the streak. I was like, no, it's not. I told people literally it's only a text stream.
no,
they don't have
it's
to
not.
contribute, right?
What a
So
king.
what are you talking about? But of
The
course,
No,
streak is
what a
whatever I said.
crybaby.
That was
Well,
me.
Phil, why don't you just retroactively make the goal $62 and just say you hit it? Why not? Like, the goal is whatever you decide, Phil. I'd love it if Phil did that. Like, he's missing. Goes, all right,
would be
guys, when we
great.
hit it,
That
he
would
just
be-
changes the number in real
DSP.
time.
The next time it lowers, just change it on the bottom, just like when no one's looking.
And here's what would happen. The detractors would make fun of it. We would make videos. And the only one that would be pissed off would be fucking Phil. And we'd be sitting there laughing, bro. That doesn't piss us off. We just look at him and look at the clown that he is. And that this is so important. This guy has such a meaningless life. Got nothing going for himself. And the only thing that he can look forward to is sitting there with a bunch of fucking retards on his stream by himself, looking at a stream, begging people to give him $150 in support per stream.
Just retcon
The goal?
and they'll fucking lose their minds, bro. I mean, he is the king. He just, I hereby decree.
You're wrong, Ashton. You don't know what you're talking about. The detractors would simply make content, piss Phil off, and Phil would be the one that would be salty. Just like he was salty that I was posting the video that the den streak ended. That's what he was referring to when the detractors were saying the streak ended. That was me. I made a video. I proclaimed that the den streak was done, and Phil got fucking butthurt. And by the way, your boy Doody got about 15,000 views on that video, so big ups.
The goal was only $50. Suffer trolls. Like,
That would be so funny,
Why
actually.
not?
the streak anyway, even though it wasn't.
Ashton doesn't get it. We don't suffer. Phil suffers because it is about the fucking money. You said it earlier. It's all about the money. Yes, Ashton. And who knows that the most? Phil. And Phil is the one that's so fucking greedy for money that when he doesn't get the $150, he's the one sitting on stream like a maniac, going 45 minutes into overtime, abandoning his wife, told his wife, hey, I'm going to be down here early so we can spend time together, and sitting here waiting for a Hail Mary fucking tip.
Okay. Now, today, of course, I get wind of everything, and people say, "Oh, did you hear what happened with this detractor, that detractor? It's all good news for them." And I'm like,
He's
"No,
salty.
I didn't hear this. I don't pay
He's
attention.
salty.
I don't pay
Dude, he
attention
got
to
his
that
money.
No,
shit."
but you
If you haven't noticed, there's been a
clearly
ton of
did hear it.
detractors here
You're
today
upset.
on my streams on
I
both
get it,
sides
bro. It's
being
tough.
dicks because they think the streak's ending.
It's
So,
tough.
you know, this is going to be a big celebration day for them because things went well for detractors this week. They've already
Third Eye Sag has gifted us up. Thank
spun
you.
it like
Thank
eggs
you.
last night.
Let's go.
Which didn't. I told people literally don't contribute. You
Are
don't
we
have
doing,
to because the streak, you know, is suspended so we can do this tech setup.
I would never be in the situation I'm in right now financially if it weren't for the trolls completely destroying my YouTube business.
All right, well,
So, Phil did hit the goal with a massive support in the end.
After 45 minutes of abandoning his wife and pissing off his viewers. pissing off his viewers, his longtime viewers, pissing them off. Dude, you gotta read the chat. Go to the original video and watch the fucking chat and see how pissed off people were with him. And again, at what cost? He hit the den streak at 150, right? But at what cost? He ended up pissing off people. And then for the next couple days, he was struggling to hit the tip goal.
And the king took the Detractor's head.
Let's go.
Left them humbled and dead. King Phil would extend his goal and continue to win there. But
All
at
right.
what cost? At what cost, Phil?
There we go.
Exactly,
Let's see what the
cost?
new poll says here.
My God, it's an $80 tip from down from the rafters.
Sheesh. All right.
All right, guys.
Let me just change my shirt here to be a bit.
Phil
comfortable. I'm
goes,
gonna stick
at
around.
what cost? I hit the goals the next day. That you did, King. That you did.
Again, Phil. But how did you do it? You wage quit Street Fighter to hit the next goal. And you sat there like a petulant child for 45 minutes waiting for someone to tip you. And then the next day you struggled with the fucking goals again, bro. You're pathetic, man. And again, I'm sitting here laughing. I mean, I'm at the point now where I don't want the fucking den streak to end. I want you to suffer every single stream waiting for some fucking Hail Mary tip so I can laugh at you. And you know why? Because that's content for me, brother. That's just more videos for me. The den streak ends. I make one video or two videos about the den streak ending. And then what do I have? What else do I have going for myself there when it comes to content about you? So keep that shit rolling, Phil. Your boy Doody loves it. I love you looking like a fucking goon on your streams.
You did hit the goal. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter how you get
Everyone
there.
vote.
It matters that the goal is hit. Indeed, Phil. Indeed. What a king. All right, vote for the post show. Is it going to be Cyberpunk or Fallout?
Right here, Pool got it. The king stayed 45 minutes late. Then he said he had to while using his wife as a pity tool. Facts.
New Vegas. So far, nobody has voted, so I'm going to vote for New Vegas.
It's not working.
But yet, we have no votes.
Oh, is it glitched?
Nobody. Yeah, polls are fucked up. It's broken.
Okay, but then press. All right. Yeah, it doesn't work. All right. Well, then ask chat. One or two. I'm gonna change my shirt.
Or the first person to drop 20 subs gets to decide. Phil says, did you guys see my new setup? I have an AI green screen, and I had no idea. I turned it on. I didn't see that, Phil, with the green screen, but I did see the new setup. It's looking sharp. What do you think of these sets, Phil?
Oh my god, it's fucking Derich. Derich DSP. Derek side Phil over here in the chat. Did you see my chat? Did you see my background? Oh my lord.
People are saying New Vegas, New Vegas, New Vegas.
I don't care.
Play is cooked too. They are cooked.
All right, folks, that was it. It's done. That's the video, folks. It was about a good hour of felting on Phil, and it was pretty good. There was some shit in there where it was kind of like, cringe, and come on, really, you guys can do better than that.
Like the Veiled Dark
hold on
streams,
a
and then it
second.
continued. So
Yeah.
it doesn't end on.
So yeah, other than that, but yeah, it was a good felting, and they made Phil look like the idiot that he is. And I wish they would push him a little bit harder, but they won't, because they know that they can milk him whenever they need content and money, or need someone to make fun of, and that's what they did yesterday. So alrighty, folks, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I ran a little long, but this was some sweet content. Peace out.